Hello and welcome back here with the Darkened Paradox, and today we're doing another Survival Island version 2 stream, obviously. This one's going to be a bit different than what we've been doing. I mean, we went from battling the dragon to a leech tower to the dragon again, and then the wither. So, I've been wanting to do this for a while. As y'all know, this was it was like a quarry or whatnot. It wasn't very deep. So I went ahead and kept digging it out. We're at about level 13 or so, which is where lava and stuff starts becoming an issue, and I'm also starting to run into our strip mines. And also, I want to build this into a mob farm. Now, the reason, okay, these are outlining of layers we're going to have. Now, it's not going to go all the way down because I want it to have enough distance so when the mobs fall, they're going to hopefully die upon impact and their loot will go in hoppers. Now, if we may have to add a safety mechanism, and we'll just add more layers if we have to do that. That way we can still increase our income of mob loot and stuff. Give me 1 second, I'm going to pull up the stream. That way anyone who places comments or whatnot, I can answer or acknowledge or all of that stuff. I don't really know how many layers I have right here now. Now what I'm going to pretty much do is, I didn't get this idea from anywhere else. I thought, hey, let me do this. I want to do something different I have never seen on anyone else's channel or YouTube or anything like that. What I'm going to do, so I just thought, okay, basic mob farms. They spawn on platforms, they wander into the water, they push, they fall, and you kill them yourself. However, this one, I figured, why not we can light up the whole island. I wasn't able to light it all up because it's very consuming in torches. But we'll light it all up so nothing's going to spawn up here on the surface. But things will spawn in any darkness they can, which I am going to have to light up the holes under here so they don't spawn in there. But that means they're not going to have anywhere else to spawn. We're going to always be over here, so they're going to spawn on these layers. And if not the top layer, on the top layer, they're obviously not going to spawn during the day on the top layer. But on the bottom layers, they definitely will. And what's going to happen is they're going to spawn on these platforms, and they're obviously going to, of course, wander into the water. When they wander into the water is going to push them to the 3x3 hole in the center of these layers. They're going to fall through all the layers there, and they will fall, and the plan is they'll fall to their death. There'll be hoppers down there, and it will pick up any loot they drop. It's not going to be an XP farm, obviously. Now, if that doesn't work, then we'll put a bit of lava at the bottom. That way, they fall down there, they burn, they die, they drop their loot still. Now, it is going to be a couple layers, so this is going to be a little bit of a lengthy task, but luckily it's not going to be as lengthy as it was to mine it all out. Mining it all out, I think, would probably be the boringest part because, you know, honestly, I probably should have started with the bottom layer so we still had light. But, you know, whatever. We can do torches. We can do torches. I didn't think that one through before I started. I just started working on a layer. Which is the goal here, because we have a few layers, and yeah. Now it is on peaceful right now. That way I'm not going to run into any of them while I'm building, because that would kind of bite. Because the last thing I would want to do is be working on a layer and then obviously come in contact with some mobs and fall to my death myself. Okay, so why there was a darn piece of cobblestone up here marking the center and it got removed, of course. Okay, so now we gotta measure this back out to find the exact center. Wait a minute. Okay, well maybe it's just going to be a 4x4 center. I don't know. Wait a minute. I'm not quite sure what I did wrong here. So 3. Okay, so that's 5 and 3, 5. Okay, so it'd be right here, and then 5, and then 5, that there. Okay, so it'd be this block right here. So we'll go over to right here and mine out that exact center right there. And yeah, we're pretty much going to be doing this a couple times upon these layers, and we're going to be turning this whole quarry okay, hello Levi Platt and alright. Cool. Okay, let's go down here. We're going to need to grab more cobblestone, I'll tell you that for sure. And we're going to do this, and then we will work on actually making the water and the platforms and everything on these layers. First, I just want to do a floor just to have pretty much like a decently kind of like a plan thing laid out. That way, it's all cut out for us and everything. The reason I have these, the top one kind of like a layer like that, like these ones around the edge, that is because I was trying to cut out the layers. I was doing 4 blocks between each so they have room to spawn mobs, and the mobs have kind of a little bit of room to wander around so they can wander into the water and plummet to their death. And Minecraft, I see why Minecraft gets demonetized. I mean, it's all about death pretty much. Let's build something about death. Let's build something to make death. Let's do something to breed stuff to make death. Let's breed... Yeah. I can see how Minecraft got demonetized. Okay, we do need more blocks. And we will work on making the layers like we want them to be once we get all these layers like floors and stuff cut out. That way we know what exactly we're doing. Yeah, I have a lot of water buckets, and that is because... Oh, I just realized I guess he threw us more gold blocks, so thank you for that. I'm not really sure what Mantalker is doing right now, but he's in the game. He's in the game. I think he's just mining right now, which no big deal whatsoever. Let's continue to do these layers like so. Okay, so my inventory is full. You're gonna have to pick that book up or it's gonna fall. So right here maybe, I think. Yeah, I think this is it right here. I think that's the center. Alright. Down to the next layer. I mean, the floor and stuff isn't really that big of a deal, honestly. So this is going to pretty much be the easy part right now. It's going to be more of the constructing the platforms and getting the water and everything going and stuff, because we're probably going to need signs, because I don't think... I'm pretty sure these aren't going to be large enough for the water to stop on its own, but I really don't think that's going to really harm the potential of this farm. I'm pretty sure the farm will work perfectly fine. We will just have to be like close by for things to spawn, and hopefully they're not going to despawn before they hit the bottom. Hopefully they don't spawn in, they wander in the water, and then they despawn by the time they're halfway through the air. I'm not really sure if that's a thing. I don't know if they can despawn while they're falling. Or we can always just make like a base in the center or whatnot, so they can spawn evenly throughout the layers, and it'll be like an AFK mob farm pretty much. They're gonna spawn, they're gonna wander in the water, they're gonna fall, and we're gonna collect their loot, because we are gonna need we do need gunpowder for fireworks and stuff, for elytra and stuff. We're gonna need it for TNT mining and stuff like that. We need string for weapons, all that good stuff. We need spider eyes for potions. We need arrows for our bows. We need bones for bone meal, and I don't think any of us want dogs right now, so I don't think dogs are really going to be a thing we're going for right now. But hopefully this whole converting the quarry into a mob farm should hopefully work, and if it works, that's going to be terrific, because that means we're going to have one really big mob farm. And when I say big, I mean big. Now, the reason there's not layers close to the ground, because I want enough distance for them to fall and die from impact to the ground, and plus I still need to clear out more of the ground down there, because we're at like level 13, which isn't quite the bottom, but it's where I'm starting to run into lava in our strip mines, so I want to... That's going to take a little bit more time than it originally did just mining out the normal bit, so I'm going to want to still... Probably, I might do that off camera, so I don't know, but yeah, that's going to need a little bit more work done to it, but hopefully right here, they will still have enough height. Well, obviously, from up here, I could be wearing this diamond armor, and I'd probably still fall and die. I mean, it is practically going down almost like 10 blocks away from bedrock, so we are pretty high up. So, the top layers are going to be a guaranteed death sentence. You spawn up here, you're dead. You're dead. If you fall from one of these layers, crafting it or something, you're dead. There's no doubt about it. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to use pressure plates or I'm probably going to do pressure plates because they're easier to make. I'm just going to do pressure plates to stop the water, since it's going to be too shallow on the floor to have the water stop on its own. That is no big deal. Wow, we're going through a lot of cobble doing this. This is more cobble than I expected it to take. No big deal. We're about halfway through the layers so far, providing I don't add more layers. Keep doing this. Now, I think this is going to be a really good use of the quarry, because I mean, what we use to get resources and stuff will now be put back to use to get even more stuff we need, such as mob loot and stuff like that. So, hey. Awesome. You just turn one thing into another thing and just keep recycling it and making it useful. And plus, I mean, we have spawners and stuff in the world that we can do, which, speaking of which, if y'all want to, y'all can go ahead and check out the seed review description. I did add another zombie spawner coordinate to there because we found another zombie coordinate. Well, I didn't. Mantaco found another zombie spawner while mining, so we added another spawner to the description. So thank you, Mantaco, for finding that spawner. For a classic world, I will have to say there's a lot of structures and a lot of spawners and stuff in this world. So this is a freaking glorious world. This is an awesome seed, is all I have to say. But back to what I meant. Returning a quarry, which I used for trying to get ores, and that I was using to try to get ores and stuff, to now it's going to be getting us mob loot. And we need a farm, because other than the spawners or whatnot, we don't really have a source of mob loot. And I mean, obviously there's no such thing as creeper spawners. I mean, unless you get spawn eggs, and we can't get spawn eggs in survival. But I mean, for like gunpowder and stuff, we're going to need something like this and whatnot. So I figured, you know what, I was planning to do this from 2-3 days after I started digging out the quarry. So I mean, why not just make it happen? So I finished off digging most of the quarry out, and we're going to build these layers and make it into a mob farm. So I'm just building the floors, and we will come back through the layers and add what the rest of the stuff we need to the layers. Okay, that's 3, and that's not what I meant to do, but that should still be fine for finding the center. And we will remove like these little 1-block wall areas. I just did that to cut it out for myself. That way I didn't fall to my death trying to figure out where to put these layers, obviously. But yeah, it is going to be a really big mob farm, and hopefully it's going to work like a really big mob farm. Really, I'm pretty sure this is going to work because it's going to be doing like these the whole push water and the spawn block things like a normal mob farm or XP farm, so it should still work. I just figured, hey, I'll personalize it and make a quarry into a mob spawner. That way it's something different. It's in the ground, it's not up above the ground and being all ugly out on our island. It's not taking up a whole bunch of room, and plus, I mean, hey, it will get the job done, hopefully. I'm not going to turn it off peaceful to test it until after we build it, obviously, because it's going to be kind of hard to build it if we're getting ambushed by mobs while we're trying to build it. But plus, I don't want any creepers blowing it up or anything until, not even when I finish. I mean, you don't want creepers blowing up mob spawner things anyways. It's just going to make it easier. Okay, I gotta go down there and get some more cobblestone. Luckily, we can just go down here now that we're close enough down here. But I mean, if we go right here, we can just look in the direct center, and this is what you see. You just see all the layers right there. And you see it's just going to be dark all in those layers, so it's going to be perfect area for mobs to spawn. The reason I did it 4 blocks deep is because I'm going to be building like another form of platform on the insides, so they gotta have room to spawn. Endermen won't spawn in this, and even if they did, they can easily get out. I mean, they're not going to spawn in here, but even if we did have a problem with that, I mean, I don't even know how you can make an Enderman farm, honestly, because I mean, Endermen are just going to teleport out even if you trap them, so I don't even know if there's such thing as an Enderman farm other than going to the end and just slaughtering a whole bunch of Endermen. Let's go ahead and do this. Not what I meant to do, because I need to be able to still find the center. Okay, let's fill this in. Now, I do not want to, when I start messing with the water, I do not want to fall, because if I fall, I will die. Obviously, if I'm not going to fall from like this. I'm not going to die if I fall from this height because of my armor, but if I fall from the very top, I'm sure my armor is not going to do anything, and I'm sure I'm probably going to die because that is a long, long drop down. Okay, so we're almost done with the floor of the last layer, and then we will go and work on building the insides of these layers of this mob farm. I figured I'd go ahead and do this on camera because y'all like it when I build stuff. Like the Leech Tower got lots and lots of views, and that was building something, obviously. So it seems like y'all really like stuff when I build it. So I figured, hey, I'll build the mob farm on camera and allow y'all to see it. Okay, so I am gonna need pressure plates. I would do the. I was going to make it where it would be just 2 blocks wide the hole and then just 2 water, but I would do 1 water for the exact center, but that won't work because it'd be a whole lot harder for the mob to get stuck in the water and get pushed. So I'll just do it 3 blocks. It'll just, I mean, I'm sure there'll be plenty of area for the mobs to actually be able to spawn on, so we should still be on the good side. It should not affect it whatsoever. Let's grab more cobble because we're going to need it. Okay, and now we're going to start working on these layers. So what we want to do is we want to clear out these outer layers first. There we go, there we go. I should have grabbed pressure. Well, luckily I can make pressure plates just in my plain old inventory, so that's okay. So what we want to do is we want to make platforms like so, where the water is not going to be at. That ladder may cause an issue. I don't know if we're going to relocate the ladder or if we're just going to leave the ladder where it's at. I guess we'll find out after, honestly. Because the ladder will let light in on some of the layers during the day, but it's not going to be nothing too horrible. I mean, we do need a way down, but at the same time, it may be a little difficult to relocate the ladder, especially providing we have a lot of lava in areas, so it may be a little tricky, and plus, I ran into a few caves building this quarry, so I know there's a lot of small drops and stuff that can still kill us, but I mean, look, from here, I mean, you're dead. If you fall from here, you're dead. There's just no doubt about it, honestly. Okay, so what we're going to do is, instead of just clearing out the outer layer and wasting pick durability, let's just do this, and then we'll clear out the blocks that needs to be cleared out. And we'll come back and add the water in after, because I do need to make some pressure plates, obviously. Now, hopefully, I'm pretty sure this is going to be, I'm pretty sure this is going to work. I'm almost certain this is going to work. I mean, it's using the same exact mechanics as any other type of mob farm, pretty much. I mean, dark room, areas to spawn on, then water to push them down. So, I mean, I'm almost certain this is going to work. It's just how efficient is it going to work? Or are they going to despawn before they hit the bottom? Which I'm kind of worried about that, honestly. I mean, that'd be a bit of a problem if they despawned mid-air, because that means they couldn't hit the ground and die and give us their loot. I will do some testing and stuff just to make sure it works and everything. And after the next stream or whatnot, y'all know if it works, because I will tell you guys and let you know how it's doing. I'll probably show you all the loot we get from it too. If it does work, it should work. I mean, I don't really have any doubts about this. I mean, the only doubts I really have is how efficient it's going to work. But other than that, it's going to work. More than likely it's going to work. I mean, I don't see any way that it wouldn't work. I mean, if there's no way they can spawn up on the island, then obviously their next best bet is on a dark layer that just so happens to be in a hole meant for them to spawn in. And then they'll just kind of be trapped, and yeah, they'll have their own little problems. They won't have to worry about their problems very long though, because they're not going to be around very long. Hate to say it like that, but you know, it's true. Once they wander into that water, they're pretty much good as gone. And for us, that is very, very good. Hello Ninja Plays, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you back here again. Alright, we're going to go ahead and fill this in right here. Continue to fill this in like so. At least we're using a lot of the cobble we just got out of the quarry, so it's not filling a whole bunch of our chests, but it's still going to fill a whole bunch of our chests, because we got a lot of this. Or I got a lot of this, I don't know. Okay, mine this bit out right here. What are you doing? We are turning a quarry into one massive mob spawn, or one massive mob farm. So an old quarry is going to be a mob farm. So one resource farm turned into another. That way it's going to be an interesting hole in the ground and not just a boring hole in the ground. So when people look in the hole in the ground, it's going to be like, oh, it's not just a boring old quarry. It's a mob farm now. Cool. Sorry about my little brother. If you hear him, he is very, very loud. He feels the need to yell. There we go. Alright, now we need to clear out these blocks. Hopefully we're getting close to most of the layers complete for now. Ooh, I almost didn't make it around that block, and I almost fell, honestly. I'm pretty sure I almost did. We have 2 more layers to go. We have 2 more layers to go, and it looks like we've completed 4 or 5, I don't know. Let's go ahead and destroy this outer layer. Make the platforms for them to spawn, and as you see, deeper we get, the darker it's just going to keep getting, and we're going to be fine. And at nighttime, these layers are going to pretty much be very, 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 very dark, and it's going to most definitely serve its purpose very efficiently. And at nighttime, if I keep the island lit up completely, nothing's going to spawn up there, so they're all going to spawn down here. And hopefully this should work. Now, if it doesn't, that might be I'm not really sure what I would do about that, but I'm almost sure. I'm pretty sure it will work. The only thing I really have to worry about is this center right here, because this center is letting in a lot of light, honestly, and that's going to prevent mobs from spawning. So I am going to have to find a way to prevent so much light from coming down from the center. I mean, the rest is going to remain glass, but I may have to make that 3x3 center just a boring old block to block as much light from coming down here without just fully covering the whole pit in cobblestone. Because I want to leave the top layer in glass. That way you can kind of look down and see what's going on and whatnot. And plus, at night you can kind of see them spawning on the first layer. The only downside is the dangers this is going to cause. We're most likely going to have to relocate the ladder, because thinking about it, this ladder is going to go through all of these layers. So the chances of you encountering the chances of you encountering a mob is very high. I'm very glad to hear that, Ninja Plays. I'm glad this kind of gives you ideas for your world and stuff. I'm going to hopefully. It seems like a lot of people like to see building videos, and I'm sure it probably does, because it's pretty much giving everybody ideas of what they can do in their own world or something. So I'm going to try to do more videos of building things to, one, allow y'all to get ideas for your own world, and second, just because y'all seem to like it. So I mean, if you like it, I'm going to put more of it up. That way y'all can enjoy what y'all watch. There we go. Now what we need to do is not fall down that hole like I almost just did. Okay. I'll worry about the whole lighting problem right there after. First, I want to get the water and stuff in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some planks. I'm going to make some pressure plates. And let's get the pressure plates right here. Because if I put signs in the center instead, the water is just going to run over the signs and down the very center, and I do not want that. And plus, they're just going to kind of try to swim in the water. So if I just... I mean, these layers are going to be a little small, but that is no big deal. They shouldn't work any less. They should work just as well. I know there's only one block of water right there. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to relocate the ladder because of that issue right there. Because, yeah. Okay, let's mine away these three right here. Now what they're gonna do is... Now what this guy's gonna do is he's gonna walk in here with some Frostwalker. So what they're going to do, they're going to spawn in this dark area. They're going to wander around. They're going to fall in the water. They're going to get pushed. And obviously I'm going to jump up right here. But they're going to fall to their death. We're going to have hoppers down there that will collect their loot. See, we have armor on, so we're going to live. But hopefully, I'm hoping they aren't. Because if they do, then we're going to have to rethink this. I'll come back and put the... How many hearts did you lose? Jump up for how many hearts you lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You lost 6 hearts? I think that should be good enough to kill most mobs. And plus, I'm going to be digging that just a little bit deeper, so it should work. And first of all, once we get that light covered up at the very top, and second, once we get it off of peaceful, mobs should spawn in here no problem. That's the hope anyways. I mean, I really don't see how they wouldn't spawn in here, honestly, because, I mean, honestly, it looks like, I'm pretty sure they will spawn in here. But, yeah, this is pretty much what we're going to do. We're just going to kind of do this to the rest of the layers. We're going to figure out how to fix the light problem up top, and then we're going to come check the layers, and it's going to be pretty dark in here, hopefully. And it's going to allow mobs to spawn in here. And then they're all going to get messed up by the water and the fall. I don't, is that a hole? No, that's not a hole, that's just a weird dark spot. I don't understand why some of the areas do that. That's so weird, honestly. I'm going to go ahead and line these with pressure plates beforehand. We're going to put the water here. We're going to come over here and do the same. Okay, I see a problem right here. We have a little bit of an opening right here which can let light in, so let's go ahead and plug that up. Okay, well, it's not gonna let light in, but it's still not what I want. It's not what I want. Okay, oops, wrong area. Okay, so we need to put a block there for a water source. Okay, there we go. And I guess, Man Taco, do you think you could do me a favor? I'm not sure. He may send me a message. He may come up here and something. I'm not 100% sure. Because while I'm doing this, I may need his help with something. Or I can always do it afterwards if he doesn't want to. We replace the water there and there. Get that water up. Come up here. Add more pressure plates. There we go. Okay, I need more planks and I need more pressure plates. Oh no, we may need more wood. Are we seriously going to go through that much wood for pressure plates? Oh my gosh. Hopefully we have enough, because that's a lot of wood we used for pressure plates. See, I'm glad we didn't do signs, because signs would have been way more expensive. Okay, so let's go over here. And let's just go ahead and pre-line everything with pressure plates. There we go. I see a hole over there I do not like seeing. Close this up like so. Now, let's go ahead and see. Do you think you can do a favor for me, please? Do you think you can possibly relocate the ladder like 1-2 blocks back so we don't have the problem of going right through the layers and getting killed or the light coming through? Okay, that slow turn, very dramatic. I can do it if you don't want to. I can relocate the ladder, no worries. It's just, one, the water is going to have an issue with the ladder there, and second, I would preferably not like to be blown up by a creeper or shot by a skeleton while going down the ladder. That wouldn't be really good, would it? Would it? Okay, I just messed that up. Let me put that there. Okay, go over here. Now you can see it's already kind of getting dark down here. You can see it's really dark in these corners, which is exactly what we want. And then hopefully when we seal up, or hopefully block out the light in the exact center, we should be good to go. Let's just go ahead and do it. This ladder is creating a little bit of passage of light, so yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do, if we just break this 3x3 area and replace it with cobblestone, maybe that will work for us in our favor with blocking out just enough light. Oh yeah, see, look, you see how much darker it just got right then the second I did that? Okay, so it looks like he's helping us with the ladder after all. Thank you, Man Taco, thank you. But as you look, as we go through these layers, this is how dark it is now. And once we start relocating these ladders, this is how dark these layers are going to be so much darker, and mobs are going to begin to spawn, and they're all going to fall down through this hole, which I need to find out exactly where that 3x3 hole is going to land down here. That way we can get some hoppers set up and all that good stuff. We do want to light up and down at the very bottom, because if not, mobs are going to spawn down here too, and that's not what we want. Okay, so that means it's going to limit how many can actually spawn. What is this over here? Don't enter. What is it? Spawn you in a lava pit? Yep. Okay, I want to try to plug some of this up, honestly. Okay. Okay, I'll clear out the rest of the ladders when I replace the water or whatnot. Oh wait, I guess I need a way up though. I need a way up first to be able to replace the stuffage. Okay, do you have any coal down here in one of these chests? Yeah, you do. Let's make some torches and light it up all the way down here. That way we can see down here and nothing's gonna spawn on us when we try to check loot. There we go, and then we want to plug this up. And our mob farm is nearing completion, which is awesome. It didn't take nearly as long as I expected it to, honestly. If you can just not... Okay, I'm going to use those ladders before you destroy them again, because I do need to place water in those areas as we destroy the ladder. Hey, aw, you destroy... Aw, man. I didn't tell you quick enough. I'll just go and do it again. Because I still need to replace the water where the ladders are. I was just going to go down. If you do it, I can just break the ladders as I go down, because I'm going to have to replace the blocks and stuff anyhow. So I can just kind of toss the ladders back down to you. That way you can kind of work your way up. Okay, let's see. Do I have enough right here to get to the top? Okay, I'm not going to have enough to get to the very top. Do you have any extra ladders I can use to finish this off, please? Or if you can finish, just get to the top layer and that will be good. And we're going to be replacing that glass anyways. It should work. I don't think... I really think it's going to work. I don't see any issues that would make it where it won't work. I mean, really, it's using the same way any other mob spawner works, such as the ones that are all high up in the sky and stuff, that are sometimes an eyesore. So I'm just going to do this and make it in the ground that way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and destroy these as I go down. I'll toss them down to you as I go through the layers. That way, you can work on moving the ladder, or I can go and move the ladder if I need to. Okay, I do need to place cobble right there. Destroy these ladders. Okay, I apologize for those on the stream. I know this is going to get a little bit dark for you. It's honestly a lot. It's really dark for me too, but I don't have torches, unfortunately. Okay, so there's the ladder. Actually, let me go down and grab a torch, because if not, none of us are going to be able to see. So we're going to go down here and grab a torch. And then we'll just replace the torch after we're done with it, because I don't want anything spawning down here. You see how dark it's already getting in here? That just goes to show that, hey, this is going to work for us. Okay, this isn't as high as we can actually go. Okay, we'll place the torch there for now. Okay, we'll do water bucket, water bucket. Pick that up. Go to right here. Replace that with the block. And then go down, down, down to here. Place water, water. Pick up that water right there. And then grab the torch and go down a layer. I can't see anything because crud, we're gonna lose that torch. What is going on? Why is there water leaking everywhere? I gotta try to grab my torch. Sweet, I grabbed my torch. Okay, why was there water leaking? Oh, I see the problem. Can you please get out of my way, man, Taco, so I can see what's going on? Okay, water there. And block there. Okay, see the problem with this is I may have to pile up right here to make sure it's all fixed now. Okay, I think it's all okay now. I guess we'll find out later, right? And then, oh, I shouldn't have picked up that torch. Okay, and then destroy the rest of this ladder right here. There we go, there we go. Get another water bucket, stick it here. Get the water back. Go down. Place a block here. Crud, I forgot my torch. Okay, thank you, man, Taco. Ah, crud, I destroyed that freaking source, didn't I? And then do that. Fix my mess. And then destroy that. Which, honestly, if we do this and just live life to the fullest and jump to the next layer, I don't have a torch. Thank you. Okay. Okay, yeah, you use your awesome axe. Wait, how many layers? Okay, we still got one layer, so we can still jump to this one. Okay, water there, water there. Fill the buckets back up. I missed. Good thing the ladder's still there. I gotta make it in time. Can I make it in time? Okay, I made it in time. Okay, we can just destroy... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to punch you. Okay, and then there. Okay, and then just hope you don't die. And that is... GameSpot, I tried to do one the other day, and then due to an incident that happened, I'm not really in the mood to deal with one again right now, so I would say possibly tomorrow or the day after, but I don't know. I don't know. I gotta figure out where this is going to land. Okay, so I think this is about the center of the room. I think this is going to be where the layer actually lands. And then if we go through here and use the new ladder, first I would just want to kind of get an overview look, just because I think that would kind of look cool. Okay, it looks like he's doing a little bit of ladder repairs right now. Oh. There you go. Bye, subscribe. Thank you, Ninja Plays. Let me get over here. Okay, well, I don't know because my thing's not working. Okay, there we go. Okay, right here. I'll fill in this area right here. Let me get out of the way. I think, am I in his way? No, I don't know. Let me just. I have some ladders in my inventory. I'll just go ahead and finish it off. There we go. Now I need to see if we have any extra glass to repair this. But look, from the top, this is what you. Is there still a torch on one of those floors? It looks like there's light coming off of one of the floors, and that doesn't look good. Look down. Does it? From over here, it looks like there's still light on one of the floors, or one of the layers. Oh, it looks like if there is, he's gonna. It was the layer you were just on. I don't know. That's. Dang it. I missed it. Ooh, yeah, that's definitely gonna kill some mobs. That's definitely gonna kill some mobs. It's gonna kill me too. Okay, I didn't get to the layer I wanted. I gotta figure out how to safely get to the layer to see where that light's coming from, because there is light coming from one, and I don't like it. I don't know. It looks like he's down there. Maybe he's getting a hold of it. Maybe he's doing it for us. Maybe he finally got to it and. He did what we did and just kind of messed up the first time. Okay, yeah, I guess he got it because I don't see any more light on that layer anymore, so he must have got to it for us. So, thank you, Mantaco. So, yeah, it's pretty much complete. And at nighttime, this first layer will work, but any other time, it's not going to work. But the rest of the layers and stuff, they're pretty dark and stuff, and it should work. So what we're going to do is we're going to first clear out our inventory of this mess. Okay, there we go. That like so. And then we need to make ourselves some hoppers for obviously mob loot. Oh, there's some gold right there. Okay. Let's see. Where's the? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we still don't have enough for anymore. The reason why we're making gold blocks is because we are planning to make a beacon. We do have the stuff for a beacon. We fought the wither this morning. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot. So, okay, so that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's going to be enough hoppers for now, anyways. Or enough for what we need. Okay, the next question. Okay, let me not leave this just sitting here. No, I want it just right here. Now I need wood for chests or so, which I think I used the last bit of wood I had. And it doesn't look like our trees are there anymore, so we are going to have to replant. And actually, no, I have an idea. If we still have 2 observer blocks, no, we do not. Of course we don't. Okay, well, if I find what I need, I'll just make a instant tree growth system. Well, practically instant, and we'll get some wood like that. I need quartz. I know there's quartz around here somewhere. Okay, you know what? 1 quartz is enough. And then if I get this, where's all the redstone? I know we have like hundreds and hundreds. Okay, there's the redstone. Okay, if we go over here and make a second observer, this is like the most simplest redstone clock one can make. All you gotta do is place 2 observers together, and as you see, it's just gonna constantly make a whole bunch of pulses. and that is going to work. Now, take this bone meal right here. Now, I do know we have, where's those dispensers at? There is, we just need one of these. We stick it right here. I apologize, I'm sure y'all can hear the sound, so I apologize, this may be annoying for a minute. But right now, I really need wood, so it's just going to have to go for now. If we go over here and make bone meal, it's not going to consume bone meal unless it's actually being placed on something. As you see, it's constantly ticking and no bone meal is going out, but the second we place a tree right here, it's going to automatically grow it for us. And then we can sit here and harvest the wood, and all we gotta do is place another sapling and it will grow again, which after this we'll make an axe. We'll make an axe right now so we can kind of do this a little bit faster, so we can get ourselves some wood to make hoppers. Let's just grab, okay, we have some cobble in our inventory, that's okay. Okay, so we'll do this, make some sticks, make some axes. I made a little bit too many axes. We'll do this. Wow, that one took a little while to grow. And we'll just kind of keep doing this for a minute to get a little bit of wood so we can make these hoppers. All we gotta do, place another one. As long as we don't get a big one, I'm fine. If we get a big one, that's gonna be a really big issue because then I gotta sit there and find all the wood in it. There we go. Simplest instant growth system ever, but it works, so you know, if it works, it works, it serves its purpose. There you go. And I can easily just simply remove it within seconds, so it does the job. We need wood, so we're getting ourselves wood. The only downside is there's going to be a whole bunch of saplings here, but I don't care because we need saplings. I'm going to keep chopping away at this wood. Place another there, mine this away, and that should be enough wood for now, and plus we were out of saplings, so let's just go ahead and pick this stuff back up, throw it back in the chest. There we go. Now we just make some chests and make the hoppers. We're going to need 9 hoppers, so we're going to need 9 chests at minimum. Then we're going to need a few extra chests. And actually, I should probably make a few extra hoppers, honestly, to, in case. I doubt, I'm just going to do 1 chest for now. That way, just so we know if it works. And then if it works, to prevent overflow, I'll make more. As you see, it's starting to, all those trees are starting to decay and drop saplings. I didn't pick any of them up, unfortunately, though. It looks like he... No. Oh, my Lord. Man, Taco, I know you're trying to help, man, but the reason we moved the ladder is to block out the light. Oh, my Lord. Does it... Okay, well, see... Now we're gonna... we might as well just make a case around the ladder itself. If we can leave the glass will be fine, because at least we can see if it's working, but we're gonna have to build a thing around the top of the ladder if we want to. Yeah, if we want to. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of link all these hoppers into each other. That way, so if whenever any loot falls, it's gonna go straight into these hoppers. And I think this is the output right here. Is this where? No. Okay, wait, what? I've lost where, okay, there's going to be where our output goes. Okay, there we go. And then we put our chest there. We fill this back up with cobble right here. What we're going to do is we're just going to kind of outline this light here, just so when anything falls, hopefully the loot stays on the hoppers. And if anything survives the fall, we aren't going to just... We have a moment to react, because we'll see their legs right there. So we're gonna outline this just a little bit. That way, when they fall in there, the loot's not gonna go away from the hoppers, and we don't have to worry about if one survives. We don't have to worry about it too much. It should be light enough down here that nothing's gonna spawn. We need to build something around the top of this ladder to block out the light, because I do kind of like the idea of this glass, honestly, because like this we can look in and see it works, but as you see right here, at nighttime it's going to get really super duper dark in there, and it's going to work perfectly. Now I do want to build something around the top of the ladder just to prevent as much light from getting in as possible. Just to make sure it's efficient like we want. Oh crud, did that ladder just fall? I think the ladder just fell all the way down there. We're going to go all the way down here and find that ladder again. And then I think we'll turn it off of peaceful and see if it works. I'm really hoping this works though, because if this works, this is going to be awesome. Especially once we get kind of the light blocked out of the top of this ladder, then we're going to be able to kind of go here, and we may be able to see a few things like spawn on the sides or so, and we'll know if it's working or whatnot, and that would be kind of cool. There we go. Okay, and we'll just kind of encase this in cobble for a little bit. Can you please back up? Thank you. We'll just make a cobblestone box. I know it's not going to be the prettiest thing, but it'll block out the light, which we need, so whatever. Actually, do we have andesite? Actually, I would prefer andesite more. I like andesite, honestly. Okay, so I want to go in here. I don't mind polished andesite, honestly. I like polished andesite. I like the look of it. I like the look of polished andesite. If you... How many times... Sorry, man. Sorry. I ended up turning off his ability to hit players because I always kept walking in front of him, getting hit by him, and now he's walking in front of me, getting hit by me. There we go. And then like that. Let's see, does it? Yep, there we go. It should it blocks out all the light down here, and you can't even really see in those layers. But during the day, we will be able to see through that glass, and we'll kind of be able to see if there's anything in there, which is good, good, good. Where did that... God dang it, I gotta replace that ladder. Okay, there we go, like so. And what we'll do is we'll just kind of... We'll line this glass in andesite, because one, I like the looks of andesite, and second, it just kind of makes it look... It kind of attaches the ladder box to it, I guess. I don't know. But plus, I mean, I just don't like the looks of looking through glass and just seeing it connected to dirt. That's just... I don't know why that bothers me a lot, and I don't like it. Welcome back, Ninja Plays. We're going to kind of line this out like that. That way, when you look through glass, you're going to see this polished andesite, which I like a lot better than looking at grass through glass. There we go. And then right after we do this, we will turn it off of... Hello, Fuzzy Cat, welcome to the stream. After this, we will turn it off of peaceful and see how it does. I'm going to have to see if we have any more andesite, because I'm going to run out here. I'm sure we do. Let's see. Okay, here's some more andesite right here. There's a stack of andesite right here. And we got a little bit of andesite in there. That will be good enough to finish this off at least. Go ahead and fill this in right here. And there we go. And if you look, wait, Okay, yeah, that's just the very, very bottom. Let's actually go down there. I feel like I want to replace that cobble with andesite just to make it so you kind of know it's part of the farm and whatnot. Well, we might put some glass around it or so. That way we can see if anything's like alive and survived to the fall somehow. Just kind of go. I apologize if y'all hear that in the background. For some reason the mic is really sensitive and it really likes to hear that sound, honestly. Do you have any glass on you, Man Taco? Ah, okay. We might put like a layer of glass around this, that way we can see inside to make sure nothing survived or whatnot. Actually, we'll just leave the wall off for now. We'll turn it off of peaceful and we will just see if it works. It may take a few minutes to see if anything's actually going to spawn or whatnot, but I don't think it should take that long. We should know. Okay, first I want to clear out that chest because I'm sure it's got some cobble in it because I just did that. Yeah, it does. Let's get that stuff out of there. Actually, I don't know if we're too far, if we stand right here or not. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and exit out. And I'm going to... I'm not ignoring you, Fuzzy Cat. It's just this is not the... This is a V2 series, which means you're not allowed... No one else is really allowed to join. You should want to look through the V3 videos and the V3 streams, and that is where you are able to join. Okay, you're now able to join back, Man Taco, by the way. Now we're going to kind of wait here, see if anything drops. I think we're probably going to have to be up there for things to kind of spawn or so. I don't know. And we'll kind of come back and we'll come check the loot or so in a few. Look, you can't even see inside these layers. That is how dark. All you can really see is water. Look at there. Look at there. Something spawned. Look at there, guys. Our first victim, a spider spawned. So that just goes to show this farm is going to work, guys. There's a spider in that layer. Hang on. Did I just see something else? Hang on, guys. Look at there. Something else is right there in that layer, too. Look at there, guys. It's working. It's working. That is a very good sign, guys. Things are spawning in here, and they're falling in the water. That is a very good sign. Wait a minute. Okay. Look at there, guys. Things are... I know y'all can't really see it. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it is a classic world. It is literally a classic world, and it's probably got the most things in it that... I mean, if you go to the seed review and stuff, I mean, we just added another zombie spawner to it today. There's a lot of stuff in this seed, honestly. Okay, I'll say if we just destroy these torches right here around this edge, it won't light up the inside right there. And we may see some spawning on the layer right underneath the glass, since it is nighttime. And that way we can kind of see one of the layers working. I mean, we saw the other layers working, obviously, because things were spawning and they were falling in the water, and you could see the water bubbles where they were moving around. If we look right here, I mean, I don't know if we're going to be able to see anything fall if we sit right here, but, I mean, there were things spawning as we were moving through it, so I don't quite know. I mean, obviously, look at there, look. Okay, see, look at there, guys. A zombie just spawned right there. Now, if we I'm just gonna leave it sitting here for a minute, and eventually it will probably wander into the water, and you'll see it fall, and it will hopefully fall into our trap. See, look at there. It wandered into the water, and now watch. The water's gonna push it to the edge. Okay, and that might be an issue. That may be an issue. Well, that can be a slight issue. It works to push them, but unfortunately they stop on the pressure plates. I didn't really think about that. I did not think about that. how are we going to stop that from happening? I mean, eventually when too many spawn, they're going to start pushing each other down, but that would cause a huge clog up, honestly. Wait a minute. What the heck? Wait a minute. Is there no water on this layer? It looks like there's no water on this layer, and it looks like some of the pressure plates are missing. What the heck? Yeah, because here we can see the water on all these layers, but that layer doesn't have water. That's a bit of a problem right there. Okay, let's go down here and see if anything's fallen yet. I doubt it has, though. Let's see. Oh, well, look at there. we got string. It's working, guys. It works, guys. That just goes to show, hey, it works. We just have to kind of figure out the issue with the one block big mobs, because they aren't. We got a bit of an issue there because they're getting stuck on the pressure plate. Look at there, guys. Look, ready? Look at that creeper. We got her. Look at that creeper. He's trying to swim in the water. See, look at there. See, things are spawning. The only issue is we're gonna have to figure out what we're going to do about these mobs that are getting stuck on the edge. I don't really know how to fix that, honestly. I do not know how we can fix that. Use signs at the block they drop and stop. See, the problem with that is it's not wide enough. So the water doesn't have enough blocks to stop naturally. So I don't, because if water to go all over the center, then they're going to try to swim in it, aren't they? I don't know what to do about this. I do not know what to do about this. Which, there is a layer up here that we're having an issue. Yeah, this layer right here, there's no water in it, and I don't know why. This is going to be dangerous for me to do. Oh my god, get off the freaking ladder. Okay, this layer is a slight issue. Yeah, there's no water. I don't see any water on this layer. I possibly missed this layer. I don't know how. That or somehow the water got destroyed. I don't know. Let's fix this up though. This is a slight issue right now. Okay, well I'm gonna have to end the stream here because my internet decided to crash. So I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know if y'all can even see me right now. Hang on, I'm watching the stream. Okay. Looks like y'all can still see me. I don't really know what's going on. My internet keeps crashing lately. If the screen goes out, I will be forced to stop the stream. But if it stays going, then we can continue the stream. I don't really know what's going on, honestly. Okay, it looks like he's got to go, so we will see him later. We need to go repair this. I don't really know how there's no water here, but that's an issue because that means we're not even going to get spiders. If the screen goes black or y'all can't hear me anymore, I will have to stop the stream. Obviously. I don't really know what's going on. My internet has been really bad lately. Okay, let's get water on this layer like we need it. There we go. Oh wait, hang on. I have an idea. If we place trapdoors here, they're going to register as a full block, and they're going to walk off, and they're going to continue to walk on it, but they're going to fall. So once they get to the pressure plates, they're going to be like, okay, there's a solid block here. They're going to walk, and they're going to wait. No, but see, well, I don't know because. How are we going to do this? We'll have to use signs here, and then we do... Okay, I don't know, but first off, we're going to have to start gathering a whole lot more wood. We're gonna need a lot more wood. Okay. Okay, the good news is it's mostly working. The bad news is it's not 100% working. I mean, everything's spawning, everything's falling in the water, everything's getting pushed. As you just saw, we passed something that was getting pushed in the water. The downside is they're not falling off the edge because I screwed up. I didn't think about the fact that the pressure plates weren't going to push them enough. So, I mean, they wander onto the pressure plates and they're just wandering back on. So, I think if we replace... What the... Where did a creeper come from? And great, it destroyed one of the... Okay, that is a slight issue. Okay, that is an issue. Oh my god. We're gonna have to move this. It's raining creepers. Oh my god. It's raining creepers. That is hilarious, but not. Oh my god. Okay, now it's not killing everything. Now we got an issue, because now we're getting... Okay, so, okay, we need to fix this up, because this is a slight issue. It rains creepers and spiders, because if they spawn on the final level, then they're going to fall, and they're going to live. And they destroyed some of our hoppers. They destroyed 3 of our hoppers, which is an issue, because that costs us iron and wood. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn it back on peaceful, and we're going to do some more maintenance to this, because this is an issue. Okay, thank you, Fuzzy Cat. That is actually a really good idea. I didn't think about the fact that you could put another sign on top of another sign, because that will work. That will push them off. So thank you, Fuzzy Cat, for that suggestion. That is very, very helpful. What we're going to do is we're going to turn it back on peaceful. We're going to do maintenance to this. We're going to get it to work and stuff. And then we're going to have to figure out how to keep it from raining creepers, because that's a bit of an issue. And that's actually quite a big issue, honestly, because when it starts raining creepers, things start getting dangerous. Because, I mean, we were down there, and 2 creepers fell. They lived, and they blew up. So, that can be a slight issue. Okay, so we're going to do what Fuzzy Cat's suggestion was. We're going to place signs on the inner blocks and place signs on top of that, because I didn't think about doing that, honestly. That will work. Let's get... We need the observer. What did I do with the observer blocks? Where are my observer blocks? What? Oh, they're in this chest. I stuck them in a different chest. Okay. We're going to need more bone meal, because we're going to need a lot more wood. Because this is going to be a little costly in wood, and we are pretty much out of wood, because our wood was chopped down, but it was never replaced, so we have no forest anymore. Which means we probably don't have any saplings anymore. That's terrific. Because that means we can't even sit here and get trees if we don't have saplings. Are you kidding me right now? Really? That's the problem. Trees were never replaced, and we have no saplings to replace them. So, we may be in trouble here. Because that means we can't get any more trees. We have 3. We have... Here, we'll do birch, because those are pretty consistent on the way they spawn, so we will get a good amount from that. Alright, so we'll just do a dispenser here. No. Do observer, dispenser, and I think what we're gonna do is we may need to head, if we don't have a lot of bones over here, we're gonna head over to the skeleton farm, because we have a good, at least a minimum of 2,000, no, we have thousands and thousands of bone meal worth, potential bone meal, because we have stacks upon stacks upon stacks of bones, because we used we used looting 3 swords on the skeleton spawner and turned it into a farm or whatnot, so we could just sit there and grind a whole bunch. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of go over here. I apologize, I'm sure this dispenser is gonna become annoying, but we do need trees. So we're gonna do this. The problem is we need more saplings is the issue. Okay, so we're gonna grab the other. Why? And what was that outside? Good God! If that was thunder, then geez. Why are these just? I hate it when one piece of wood is left in a tree, because they just sit there and float, and it is so annoying. Okay, I guess we're gonna try the 3 oaks, because we need wood, but we don't really have wood, and none of our trees were replanted, so that's an issue. We're low on wood. We need a lot of wood because signs are relatively expensive, and we don't have it. Good God, how much bone meal were you gonna take? Good God. Oak can grow right next to each other, so there shouldn't be that big of an issue. There we go. Gather that wood. We're still not really going to have much, but it's more than what we had. We got a decent amount, but it's definitely not enough to make all this stuff signs, I'll tell you that right now. Try to break these for more saplings, because we're going to need a lot of wood, because we have a lot of layers to fix up with signs instead of pressure plates, because I was not thinking straight. I wasn't thinking of, it's not what I thought when they were giving the suggestion. I was thinking they meant put it on the last block, and I'm like, no, we're still going to have the same problem. But then they're like, they specified a little more, and I'm like, oh, that's what you meant. Okay, we'll do that. So I apologize, I didn't understand that. Okay, well, no other saplings are dropping, so we're just gonna. The thing just took a lot of freaking bone meal to grow. Jeez, greedy little tree. These trees are being very, very greedy. Okay, let's grab this sapling right here that just dropped. It's probably one of the most useful things. Just put 2 observers in a dispenser and bone meal, because, I mean, it's constantly clicking, but it's not using any bone meal unless the second we place the sapling, it will start using bone meal. So it's very useful to instantly grow plants, or not really instant, but it's easy to, it makes it easier to gather plants you need or food you need. Please drop. Okay, there's another sapling. Place that there. It's easy to get the resources you need really quickly without having to sit there and wait for things to grow. Or, oh man, we got ourselves a big tree. I mean, it's good for wood, but it's going to take us like 10 minutes. So let me go ahead and do this, because I'm sure this is probably constantly clicking and annoying y'all. But now we have to sit here and find all of these pieces of wood, or else this isn't going to despawn, and we're going to have just one massive chunk of leaves sitting here, and I don't like that. Luckily, we'll get a whole bunch of saplings from this, but still, we have the issue of all the wood here. Oh man, it's high up there. Thank you for the Fuzzy Cat. Thank you very much. Regarding your request to join, the V2 unfortunately is off limits unless you earn your place into here. However, whenever you see a V3, that means anyone on the stream and whatnot, or anyone that's on the friend list, are able to join. So if you just look out for those, I will try to do one soon. I'll try to do one soon within the next, anywhere from the next 1 to 2 days. I guess I'll try one again, as long as we don't have another problem again, because we had an issue last time and I ended up just deleting the stream. I was just not having it. Let's place a torch here so we can try to yeah, look, see all this wood right here just sitting here. I mean, yeah, we're getting a lot of wood from this, but this is very, very annoying. Wait a minute. Does I see more? Yep, there's another piece of wood right here. I mean, I guess I could, instead of digging, I guess instead of doing the wood, I guess I could always go in there and just dig back, so I'm not extending the layers, but I'm extending the water length, but that would take a lot of time, honestly. That way it would reach the end and stop, but I don't, that would, I'm worn out over mining because I've been mining for quite a while lately. Because, I mean, I did finish that whole quarry today, because it was only like 1/3 complete, so I just finished that quarry in order to start building that. So, I'm kind of done with mining right now, honestly. Oh god, we're inside the tree. Go ahead and mine all this up. Let's get out of here. Let's place another sapling. This is honestly useful, just being able to instantly grow these trees just to harvest this wood. It's making it a whole lot easier on me, honestly. As long as we don't keep getting big trees, we're fine. Which I think we may have already gotten one. Yeah, we got another one. You know what I do to big trees like that? Normally I take a flint and steel to them, because I hate sitting there and trying to hunt down every piece of wood, just because even though you think you got all the wood, you don't got all the wood. So the leaves just sit there and they don't despawn, and you pretty much have to destroy the tree manually, and it's so annoying, honestly. It annoys me so much. I mean, it's helpful when you are willing to take the time to get the wood from it, but I mean, sometimes it's just flat out annoying, and a lot of times it's just flat out annoying. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll do like 3 more saplings just for some extra wood, just to be on the safe side, because I honestly can't remember how much exactly we're gonna need. There we go. There we go. The only downside is I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get in all those layers and stuff in order to do all this maintenance and make sure I don't miss any layers. Is gonna be the issue, because I honestly can't remember like exactly how many layers I have off the top of my head. We're also gonna have to create more hoppers, so that's fun. Put a block above the tree, like 9 blocks up from the sapling. Does that prevent big trees from growing? Because if so, then I'll totally do that. Destroy all of this, pick it back up. It sounds like it's thundering outside. I didn't think it was supposed to storm. Okay. I'm gonna head over here. Just give me a random chest to empty my inventory in. I am so unorganized. I just get frustrated, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw this stuff here and here and here. Actually, I need to get those hoppers back. Okay, I might have to try that next time. Thank you for the helpful suggestion. I can't wait to try that, because if that actually works, that is going to be super duper helpful. Okay, so we got a lot of wood. I think this will be enough for enough signs, honestly. If not, then that's going to really bite, because that means we went through a lot of wood to get that. We need to work on getting that beacon all set up. Let's get our iron out. Okay, so 1, 2, we need 15. Which, I just had to do that just because I didn't realize that was a thing on console, and it's just so fun just to kind of distribute it out. I mean that's fun, because I thought that was only like a PC thing or so. I didn't realize you could actually do that for freaking console. I was so happy that I figured that out, but I was so sad that I only figured that out today, because I'm like, what? I'm like, you can do that on console? Okay, well, since we know it works, we might as well grab a little bit of extra iron just for a few extra hoppers. I doubt the chests are going to fill up too fast, but, you know, just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side, we will get a few extras. Okay, we're going to place that here. Now, I do hear a storm and whatnot, so my horrible internet may just get a whole lot more horrible, so I may end up having to stop the stream no matter what. But if so, then that is no big deal. I'm always going to make another stream. I'll probably make another stream later, and if I'm not able to, then of course I will be doing some streams tomorrow. Okay, so we need to make lots and lots of wood. When I say lots, I mean lots. I'm gonna make a lot of sticks, and then we'll go over here and we'll make lots of signs. Okay, hopefully that should be enough. If not, then I don't really know what to do. Okay, so we're going to go into these layers and do a little bit of remodeling. And this should fix the farm up nice and good, and it should work. Thanks to Fuzzy, what is it? Fuzzy Cat, we got this awesome suggestion that should fix our farm no problem. And make everything work nice and good. So thank gosh for that suggestion, because otherwise I wouldn't really know how to fix these. Ooh, now we're like, yeah, that's definitely gonna work, because it's trying to push me off the edge. Oh god, I can't run and jump when I'm crouched. See, now I'm gonna end up dying myself, because now I'm gonna end up falling. But thanks to his suggestion, or her suggestion, I'm not sure what it might be, but I'm not gonna I don't want to assume things, so I'll just say he, she, like I do everybody else that I'm not sure. But thanks to their suggestion, thanks to Fuzzy's suggestion, we were now able to hopefully fix our farm that we worked so hard on. Just luckily I did all the mining off camera, so y'all didn't have to suffer through that, because I only had like 1/3 of the quarry done, so I sat there and finished off the quarry. It was a long process, a very long process. We're gonna have to figure out how we're going to take care of those that spawn on the bottom layers and decide to defy death and survive just barely because we had 2 creepers rain on our head and blow us up, and that is not fun. Let's run over here. There we go. I mean, the signs aren't going to look, they aren't going to be the prettiest thing, but nor are pressure plates, so it's not really going to be too big of a deal. Of course, one of it was coal ore, so now we just have a uneven amount right here, which might bug me, but no big deal. I didn't... Okay. That's just light because it's one of the top layers. Okay. Okay, I need to place a torch here just until we get in here, or get out of here, because I gotta be able to kind of see what I'm doing, and we built it so good I can't even see what I'm doing. So that's a good sign, right? As I'm holding a sign that was so not intended. Do this, and this, and this. And then just... No, get out of the hitbox of that sign and get on the hitbox of that sign. There we go. There we go, there we go. And this is going to make this work a whole lot better, and it's going to 100% work now. So thank you very much for your suggestion, Fuzzy. I can't tell you how happy I am, because honestly it would have taken me hours to think of this, and still I probably may have still not have thought about that. So thank gosh. Okay, so we're going to destroy this torch and destroy this, and we need to fill this back in. And head down to the next layer. I need my pick so I can get through the wall. I apologize for those that can't see. Honestly, I can't see myself. So it's just kind of making the task a little bit harder because I can't see what I'm doing. But that's a good sign, because that just means, hey, we built this really good. Because if I can't see, that means it is plenty dark for mobs to spawn. So, and as you saw, plenty of mobs are spawning. It was just getting them to fall off was the issue. Except the creepers that fell off the bottom layer and did carpet bombing. Because those guys had no issue falling off and blowing my butt up, so... Yeah. Let's go ahead and break all these pressure plates. I don't know what we're going to do with all these pressure plates now, but now we got a whole bunch of pressure plates. So, see, this is kind of an example. Just, if you have an old quarry in your world, just recycle it into a mob farm thing. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, well, I'm not really sure how that happened, but okay. Let's make our way into here and do the same that we've been doing. And it looks like, I think it's this layer and another layer, and then we're done. And then we can turn it back off of peaceful, and we can test it. And I honestly don't really think we need to test it, but we are going to just in case. And then we're going to try to use it. I do need to figure out how to make sure the ones on the bottom layer aren't living, because that's a slight issue, honestly. And as you saw, we had 2 creepers drop on our head, like I've said many times, and blow us up. So we do, and also destroyed 3 hoppers, and that costs us a little bit in iron, which is an issue. So we got to figure out how we can fix that. Am I right? Is it 1 or 2 more layers? I can't. I think it's actually 2 more layers, honestly. But luckily, it's all going to be worth it, because I mean, this thing works really well, and I need to place that torch there so I can see a... Okay, I think this is really hard for me because my screen brightness, or my overall brightness, I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, so this is the next floor, and then we just have one more floor, so we just gotta make, as long as we're doing every floor, we're good. If there's any suggestions to make sure I mean, I guess if we dig down just a few more blocks, maybe they'll die after dropping off the bottom layer. I'm not really sure. Maybe I turn the quarry into too big of a mob farm because the layers are going down too low to kill the final ones. There we go. There we go. Destroy the pressure plates. Jump over here. Alright, alright. Now to go finish off the last layer. Oh crap, I can't see anything, man. It's a little too dark right now because I can't even do repairs to it. I mean, look at this drop. Like, I don't understand how that didn't kill the creepers, but I don't know. Maybe lowering it those extra few blocks will work. Maybe. Look at all the pressure plates just sitting there in the center. Oh, oops! Did not mean to do that. Hope we don't need that. Do that. That. Come on. There we go. God darn it. There we go. Do that like so. And there we go. All we gotta do is break these pressure plates, and the final floor has been updated to a more efficient and better working, where it will 100% work now. Well, I guess it's not 100% yet because, yeah, we gotta make sure they're all gonna die, and we also gotta, obviously make sure it's going, because until we make sure they're gonna die and we're gonna get their loot, it's not really technically gonna be considered 100% working, so. If we do this, maybe. Holy cow, we got a lot of thunder outside right now. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and hopefully this few extra blocks will be just enough to kill them. I don't quite know. Okay, well, we're gonna play it safe, and we're gonna go down just one more. And hopefully this should be a big enough drop. If this isn't a big enough drop, then I don't quite know what we're going to do. If this isn't a big enough drop to kill the ones on the final lever, then I just don't know how we're going to kill them, because the fact that we had 2 creepers fall on the hoppers, but they didn't die, and then they blew up. Yeah, we gotta make sure they're going to die, because if they don't die, then yeah, that's an issue. We're gonna make stairs right here, or we'll make it where it's low enough to get to, but in case something does survive, we don't want anything getting up. So we'll just do this. Okay. And thanks to Fuzzy's suggestion, there is a good chance that we now have something that's gonna finally work, and we don't really have to worry about too much. Okay, because I don't know what happened to the torches over there, but we do need to fix that, so nothing spawns down here when we come down to get the loot. Okay, let's let's do that. Just to make sure nothing decides it wants to spawn in the hole. Okay, so we're going to turn it off of peaceful, and we're going to test this one more time, and this should work. Now if we turn it on to easy mode, everything should be good now. It should all work, and we should now have our mob farm built from a quarry. Ooh, that thunder. So I'm going to kind of go up just a bit, just kind of. What we're going to do is we'll sit here, that way we're kind of close to some more of the levels and stuff, so things can kind of spawn in, but at the same time we can kind of sit here and see if anything falls. Now hopefully we don't have to wait too long. I mean, we've only been sitting here for a few seconds, so you know, you gotta give them time to kind of wander into the water and then fall. Is anything gonna fall? Nope. Nope. Yep, look. Okay. My internet just crashed. Hopefully it doesn't destroy the stream. I don't think we're gonna make it down in time to see the zombie fall, but... Oh, wait, what? How the... That was from one of the top layers. How is it... What? Can someone please explain to me how that zombie just fell from one of the very top layers and survived? I don't really quite understand how that just happened. I mean... What? Okay, I see you, I know it's working. Don't blow up those hoppers again. Oh my gosh, this is an issue. This is an issue. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but we're having some issues. I don't know how they are surviving. Maybe it's because they're hitting the water source blocks on their way down. So maybe, I don't know, somehow they're hitting all the water source blocks and it's considering falling in water. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. This is not going as planned. That's what's going on right now. This isn't good. This is not good. This is not what we want. I don't really know what's going on right now, but it's not working. This is a big issue right now. Hopefully nothing knocks us off into our own hole. This is... I don't understand. I mean, that zombie fell from the very top layer. I don't understand how he lived. I mean, that is... one of the very top layers is up near the surface. The bottom of this is almost near bedrock. I mean, this is at about... down there, it's like layer 10 or so. I mean, we're pretty freaking down here. We're pretty low down here. I don't understand what's going on. Let's try Fuzzy's idea and do a tube and see if that fixes our problem. If this doesn't fix our problem, I don't really know what to do. I don't understand how they are surviving that fall, honestly. It baffles me. Like, that they don't have armor. That kind of defies the physics of Minecraft. Okay, well, let's get out of here before something else does spawn. Okay, well, that's a good sign. We have arrows and bone and string, so some stuff has fallen. We just missed it. Hopefully with the tube there, now we don't have to worry about anything like missing it. But the issue is if things are falling from the last floor, are they actually going to die, or are we going to be greeted by mobs? I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's go to this layer. We need to make that glass right there, because if we make that glass, then we can kind of see like when things fall. Let's see, what does this look like on y'all's screen right now? Can y'all really see anything? I don't think y'all can, so let's go up a little bit. Okay, look at there. There's a skeleton about to fall. A skeleton just fell, and a spider just fell. So let's go see if... Okay, here we go. Here's the real question, because this skeleton is on the very bottom layer. It just fell. So let's see if we have a living skeleton. If we have a living skeleton, yeah, we have a living skeleton. That is an issue. So the bottom layer is somehow surviving, and I honestly don't know how to fix that issue without going deeper. I don't know how we can fix this. I mean, unless we stick dispensers down here with tripwires, and that make it where if something falls and survives and it shoots an arrow, that's an issue, and finishes off. I mean, look, that guy was really close to death, so maybe we should just try to put some dispensers down there with arrows. That way, if anything survives, the arrows hit the mob and it finishes off the mob for us. I mean, this is tall, and it still goes deeper, and we're running out of room here. I don't quite know what to do right now. Okay, well, these guys are close to death when they fall down here. So I'm thinking we put dispensers with tripwire hooks, because we can't really dig down anymore because we have a lot of lava issues underneath this. And arrows, I mean, at the skeleton farm or whatnot, we have like endless stacks of freaking arrows because we are using looting 3 swords. So if we don't really have to worry about arrows being an issue. We just have to worry about like restocking it every once in a while. We just may have to take a trip to the skeleton spawner, and y'all see all the crazy loot that we've gotten from them. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Let's empty out our inventory first, and let's figure out what we're gonna do here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see how many dispensers we have. I think we only have 2 dispensers. We need a 3rd one, so let's grab this and stuff. Let's just test this theory first of all, and see if this is even going to work. because if this isn't going to work, then we're back to square one. Because I just want this thing to be automated, because this is mainly for mob loot, because we have spawners and stuff set up, rigged and all that stuff. So really I just want... Oh wait, arrows are going to... Get off the stupid chest. I swear, I absolutely hate animals on the chest, man. It is so annoying. It'd be so annoying. If anyone else understands that struggle, just tell me. This is ridiculous. So we get sticks, we make a bow. I need to test this. I'm starting to have thoughts of this isn't going to work because of the way it's going to work, but I'm gonna try it anyways. I'm just gonna try it anyways, because right now I'm... Oh my god, get off the chests. You do not have any right to be on these chests. God. These pigs, man, they just stand on your chest and you can't open your chests. And it's like, what are you doing? Get off my chest. Okay. Ooh. Okay, there's the dispensers. Let's just test it first off, and then if it works, we'll fill them with arrows. Because right now, I don't know what we're gonna do. This is an issue. And now, this is gonna be dangerous, because as I do this, stuff can fall on my head, and yeah. Just eat on our way down. Oh my god, this is becoming a lot more work than I envisioned. I mean, it was already a lot of work as it is. Oh my god, why? Just why? Just, what the? How did you get out? How are y'all getting out? Oh, I left a block there, of course. Okay. So we need to work fast before we get... Anything's gonna fall? Anything else is gonna fall? Okay, no. Look at there, see that spider just fell and died? That's good. Ooh, wow. I about just had a heart attack. I thought this area was just as good as gone. See, that's going to be an issue right there, because those arrows are going to keep the tripwire triggered. But see, look. That's going to work, though, because... Okay, so first we're going to have to break the string to rearm the trap, and then I think that's going to work. Oh my god. Because we're down so low, everything's spawning on the bottom levels right now. Now all we have to do is do this, and we should be good, hopefully. And if this works, then, you know, we'll just fill it up with arrows and we will worry about it later. But right now, I mean, kind of running out of ideas of what to do here. Oh my god. Okay, something just died. Luckily, it doesn't look like it wasted an arrow when something fell and died from height anyways. Okay. I think we do have an issue with spiders climbing out from over there, which we may have to go all the way up there and patch that up, because I think that's an issue. Because I think they're climbing through up here. Yeah, see this. Look at that. We have issues right here too. We need to clear this up right now. Oh yeah, because there's a block right here. Okay, that's an issue. You see how fast these things are dropping though right now? That's good. That's good. That means this thing's working relatively efficiently. God dang you, spider. Are you serious right now? Would you like to die, please? Would you please die? Well, maybe since we're going to be more at the top of the place most of the time. What the heck? Okay, that's... Yeah, okay, so maybe since hopefully we'll be more at the top most of the time, they'll only spawn at the top, and they'll fall, and it's guaranteed death, and then we won't have to worry about anything spawning down here. But I don't know. We may not be that lucky. Because right now we're not having a lot of luck. Everything seems to be going wrong right now. I mean, we fixed the water issue where it wasn't pushing them in, so that's good. But now we have the issue with death. Because, yeah. So let's go just string, okay. So what I'm going to do is, thank you guys for watching and all that stuff. I'm going to end it here, and I'm going to kind of sit near the top for a bit, and I'm just going to kind of check on how everything's looking and how everything's going and stuff, and see if there's any way I can fix this up, because the stream's going for a bit, and right now I don't know if y'all can tell, but right now I'm very frustrated with the fact that this is not working like I want, so I need to step away and take a break before I get too mad or anything. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support, the subs, all that stuff, and I will see you guys later. Thank you once again for all the support, and I will see y'all later, and hopefully we will have all of this worked out.